And I'd like to move on to tonight's guest because she's a very special woman. We've networked a lot. We've met her in many different situations. So let me introduce Catalina Marín from New Skin. Here you go, Catalina. The screen's all yours. Welcome. How are you tonight?
Hi, I'm pretty good, pretty excited to be here. Good. So happy also to try this out.
Excellent. It's sort of new for you too, isn't it? This kind of event online.
Yes, definitely. And also, I'm really happy to share a lot of things that are happening at this career. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, welcome. It's always good to see you. We've met many times in many places over the last few years. And I'd like, first of all, for you to tell us a bit about what you're doing. And I think you have some products there. Do you not? Please.
I have some products. They are from they're from United States also. And you know that they're anti-aging products. So I got some for you over here just to show you. Good. And then one of those are like this machine, and this is for cellulitis. And I really love it because you know that all women are like suffering about it. And it matched with this product that is also a body shaping gel that is shaping all your body. So it's fantastic. And also we got this one that is super famous around the world because we have this machines around the world. We also work, for example, in 50 countries, 50 different countries. And this is called the Lumi Spa. And the Lumi is going with this, that is the cleanser. And it really clean your, like deeply, your skin. And also they have also like ideal eyes to promote your ideal eyes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Catalina, I could use some of that. So after our interview, you help me more, okay? Because I can use some good lotions, etc. But Catalina, do you remember about, 9 months ago, you came to Chill and Chat Wednesday night, and there were like 50 people. What? You brought up one of our regular members, and you did a massage. That was so cool.
How to forget that? It was like so exciting. I was like, oh my God, it was my first time speaking in English or talking about this product, and I was so excited. And also we did like so many demos, and all people were so excited. Like they really saw the difference, and they said like, wow, and all this stuff.
Excellent. Yeah, I remember that. One fellow was a regular guy. He's so much fun, and we were laughing, and people were learning. And you're right. They actually felt the difference in their skin. Catalina, now you're with New Skin, but you've worked in different places. I know you've traveled a lot. Tell us a bit about your background because it's very interesting.
I have been working for a lot of companies before. Like for example, Momba. It's one of our trainings or working out with music. So I was there. I was like a community manager, and I really enjoy it because all the time I love to dance, and I dance like twice a day or 3 times a day. Also working there, so I really love it. And also, well, you know that champeta, salsa, bachata, and African style. So I really enjoyed that job. And also, I was in Hershey Park as a ride operator. It was in Pennsylvania, in Hershey. And it was my first time staying at United States. And also as a J1 visa. So it was really interesting. I also worked in New York Pizzeria and also a Texan barbecue. And it was also, how to call it? It was also like a J1 visa. Like an interchange. And then I love to do that again and again. And so I just start to work with an agency. And for that reason is because I also know you, all of you.
Yes, you've met Riza, and Jessica will join us later. And so this New Skin, your job with New Skin is more recent. How did you get into New Skin? I know you have beautiful skin, but how did you start working for them?
Well, I really start this business because I think I didn't have enough time, like working as like a regular worker. So I really want to have more time for me, more time to travel. That you really know that I love to travel everywhere. Like we were talking before, like where are you, Catalina? Like you are in the city or where are you?
I
So,
never know. I never know.
I really start this business. Well, one of the principles is because of time, but also because here I can take like it can I can really impact more lives. Like I also work together like a team, and I mean I'm building a super team around the world, and I really dreamed about this. So I'm so excited to have the opportunity to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
wonderful.
also, the beginning was because the cellulitis. I got it because I had stuck at the office too many hours and without dancing, without working out, without everything. So
Okay.
just working, and I said like, oh my gosh, like okay. I have also a Lulo, like that is a brand like for a swimwear. So
Oh,
I said like no, I can't like I can take even a photo or a selfie with a swimwear. So I said like I can't believe it. Like I look like my aunt. So I said like no, I have to invest in my skin, and
yes.
it was the really start of the business.
Good for you. I do remember I went to, I don't remember what it was exactly. It was like a sports exhibition and you had your swimwear there. Do you remember like 2 years ago, maybe now?
It was like a entrepreneur
Mm,
event. Yeah,
right, right. So
like a
good.
digital entrepreneur event, and then you were there, like seeing everywhere. Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was very interesting. So it's been fun to follow you through the years in your different work and now with New Skin. And I'm so glad that we could connect because I do know you love to travel and you work in different countries. But now, Catalina, let's ask our other members to join us, Riza and Jessica. Let me welcome them. Riza, Jessica, here we go. Oh, there's the team. So, Catalina, we'll just continue discussing your interesting work and life. Maybe, though, I can ask Riza to introduce some people who are texting us all the way from Sydney. Riza, why don't you explain some of these comments?
Okay, perfect. Hello, this is Raisa. I'm from Lanex Group, and we have some people watching us from different parts of the world. Milena from Sydney. I live in Sydney. Hi, Milena. Also, Diana. Yadi Maldivieso, the best leader. Congratulations, Catalina. Oh, you have good followers. And Yadi is saying,
Thank
I
you so
really
much.
enjoy this job because I love spending time with my family. Oh, that's great. And invest in yourself is the best you can do for you.
That's true.
That's my team. That's my team.
That's your
They're my
team.
girls. Yeah, I love them.
Well, why don't you explain what your team is? How can you have a team if you're in different countries? How do you work together?
I really didn't realize that because in this moment it's pretty interesting because when I get sleep, like when I get I go to bed and then I get sleep and then they are creating a new team in Australia, for example, and they are start work and then I'm just sleeping, I'm just resting, and they are opening their doors for the business. So it's really amazing, you know. It's
Wow,
something that I really like. I haven't realized, but now I feel like super excited about it.
very cool.
I also didn't know, like, haven't met them in real time. Like, so we have a lot of team over there in Australia, for example, but we haven't met each other in real life. So
Real
we're
life.
hoping, yeah, to know each other pretty soon.
Catalina, I have a question for you. I have seen your posts, like your social media. I like your lives, all the different things you do. But something that I have noticed is like all you, your team, and people who is involved in your same business, they are always motivated. Why is motivation so important for your company, or how does this work, or how do you keep yourself motivated? I think this is very common in people that work for New Skin. You can
Yeah.
explain more about that?
The beginning, I really thought it was like super strange because all people in all the time, all people in New Skin, they are
I,
like super happy and they have like a lot of like smiling everywhere. And I was like why they are like so happy all the time. And then I'm here, and I really understand because why we are so happy all the time. So in this business, we really enjoy to leadership, like the leadership. So we really improve our skills and support each other. So it's really important to mention, for example, our team or to grow together.
Excellent. Catalina, I'm going to interrupt. I hope Jessica is a good question, but let me introduce Cesar. Hello, Cesar.
Hi, hello. Sorry for being late, guys.
Thanks
I had some problems in the hospital.
Okay. Thanks for joining us
later. So sorry for that.
Okay. Thank you, Cesar. Catalina, Cesar has the hostel here, Zamia Hostel, beautiful place. Cesar, a quick introduction. Catalina is working with New Skin, so we're discussing her products and her experience and her co-workers in Australia.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
You have a lot of hearts and positive comments, Catalina, from Australia.
Yeah.
And as I just said, motivation is very, very important. Good for you. You always seem like a positive person, though, Catalina. Always.
Like we're always posting everything that we are in life. Like we had experience, we're showing and sharing our self experience. So I think that's I don't know, like that's the good way to do their business. It's not difficult at all. Like it's just to share everything that you really experience.
Very interesting. Jessica, any question or comment? You look kind of thoughtful there. Are you thinking, Jessica?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay. Hi, Catalina. Nice to meet you. Okay, I have a question about your job. How is it different? No. How does it work? How do you have to, like, you have to sell products, right? So how does that all work with like schedules and your time? And also, what are the benefits of working for this company?
It's like there are a lot of questions over there. So first of all, I think that why we choose that, because the benefit is more like to have more time for us, and also maybe to look at beautiful skin. So it's like a combo. So I really love that because you look younger and you're earning money also, and you're doing a great work like together in a team or creating a good team. I really love in this job, for example, to be a good leader, because all the time we're like growing ourselves. We have the skills, but we have also something like we don't know how to do that. And here we complement each other, and we really help us. Like we really help each other, and it's I think it's the most different thing to work like a regular job. That really you just have to do what you have to do. That anybody at the office or at the work, they don't want to be working with you all the time, because they have to do something, and they have to do the goals, or they have to do their thing, or they I don't know, the goals. But also in this work, if you help another people, and if you have to grow another one, so it also helps you to grow. So it's pretty different in this case, and I really appreciate it, because also people help me, and also I really help a lot of people here. Now we have more like than maybe 2,000 in my team, and there are a lot of workers. So it's like a beautiful team growing all the time.
Jessica, are you very familiar with New Skin, its company, its product?
No, 2,200.
No, I don't know. I had another question following what you said. So I have I don't know. So does the company give you the products like for yourself to try, like for free? Because I guess they will be like, you have to look really nice to sell the product. You have to have perfect skin. So you lead by example.
True.
Question.
Good question.
don't give us for free anything, like any also samples or that things. It's more about the results. It's more about the experience. So if you really love the product and if you really believe in the product and if you really like you are the product of the product, that is, we also love to say that. It's the real moment that you can share and you can earn. So it's how we do the things, like just to share. hmm But we also bought our products. Like if I need something like this, I just buy it, and it's because it's for me. It's not for anyone else. And if I have a client, the client is going to pay for that.
Interesting. And, Catalina, I think all of you, Jessica, Riza, and Cesar are from Bucaramanga. Cesar, you're from Bucaramanga too, right?
Yes, I'm from here.
Okay.
I'm from Bucaramanga, yeah.
Strong Bucaramanga team.
Yeah.
You grew up here, right, Catalina? Did you grow up here in Bucaramanga?
All the time I have been living here in Bucaramanga. I travel a lot, but I live here for a long time. And I really love this city.
It's a beautiful city. I love it too.
Catalina, I have another question. Most of the people are employees, but this work needs in entrepreneurs and employees, like both things. But how did you make the decision of moving from a regular job, like to be an employee, to fulfill a schedule 8 to 12, I guess, 2 to 6, Monday to Friday, use duties, responsibilities, do what your boss says, to take the risk of becoming an independent worker, like to work by your own? How did you make the decision? Were you scared? Did you hesitate? How was that process for you?
Big change.
Yeah, it's a big challenge, definitely. I don't think people have to do that. No, everybody has to take a risk, but just few people that we want all, like we want to win, like we to win, like just to have everything. So we prefer to maybe quit and then to do this like a full time. But for most of people, this is really, it's like a plan B. It's like they just can earn money. They just can have flexibility. They just maybe can also work at home, at lunch, at night, part time. But if you want to like to win, and if you want to do like a super professional, and like maybe I'm not like super professional, but we have 8 levels, and now I'm in the 7th. So it just have been in a year and a half, and it's pretty few time. So I consider it like I'm really doing well, and I'm really growing here like faster. Yeah, and I took the risk because I didn't have a child, like or child, or also I don't know, like maybe a family like waiting for me with the money or all the stuff. So I just take the risk because I felt like okay, I have the age, and I think it's time to know something different that it could be changing my life that now it's happening.
Okay, well, don't sell it too much. I can't afford to lose Riza. I need her. You can't.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Riza does a super job.
Just
have a
tell me
question,
products
please.
and I will buy it for you.
Yeah, right. I was thinking like, yeah, I know.
Okay,
No, don't worry, Nate.
Okay,
All
I
yours.
think Cesar had a question.
Yes,
Cesar,
yes.
try again.
Hi, Catalina. Nice to meet you. I just wanted to know if there are a lot of men working at this skin. I mean, because these kind of products are for, especially made for women. I know that everybody is able and for everybody it's good to use these kind of products, but they are especially made for women. Are there a lot of men buying it and working in new skin right now?
I love that question. At the beginning, I was also asking me the same thing, but you know that the last year I was visiting the New Skin Enterprise, like the building or the enterprise, and I was in Utah, in Salt Lake City, and then we had like the team that playing in Salt Lake City, the basketball team. How
The
Yeah,
how it's
Utah
called?
Jazz. Yes?
Yeah.
The
Utah Jazz? Yeah.
the Utah Jazz, right?
Yeah.
I was there. I was there in a convention that where they used to play. That is
Yeah.
just super huge, and we have a convention over there. And you know that? You know what? Like they were probably about of men,
How
and
many?
it was like 70% of men.
Seven?
And I was like, what? Yeah, I was like super surprised, and I was like, I can't believe this. Like it's super, like it's super strange because you know that also more like here in Colombia, we really think that it's for women, and that's it. We really work with a lot of men now because of that. But also more people like maybe in Asia, they don't really like. It doesn't matter for them, you know,
Yeah.
because they're more focused and they're more intelligent in the world, like financially. So
Yes.
they think more like, okay, they have a good plan, like a compensation plan, and then men can also sell to women because they say like, oh, thank you, yes, oh,
So
my kid,
beautiful.
yeah, it's like beautiful, you're calling me, yeah, so it's better for them, like it's easier sometimes. And
Yes.
also, if they also talk with another man, they also say like, wow, like if you do this and you're like super huge in your business, I'm also in, like I also want to try it. So is that for that's the reason maybe. Yeah.
Interesting. Good question.
Yeah.
Cesar, related to your question, have you ever used like beauty products on your skin,
Uh,
like sunscreen, or do you have a routine,
I
like a
just
beauty routine?
I just used for a while like it's like a special cream for the face, you know, to keep it clean before going to sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe I think that's the only thing. You know, when I was younger, you know, maybe clean my face before going to sleep, and I think that's it. Because but I asked her that because I have a friend. I mean, he's not a friend. He used to be a friend of mine, and he works in New Skin. His name is Carlos, but I don't remember his last name.
Okay.
And he's so into the New Skin scene right now, you know.
Do you know him, Catalina?
And for me that's I don't know, that was like surprising because I never picture him like selling that. So that's
No?
why I asked you that. And do you know how many are there a lot of people in Colombia working or being in New Skin right now? I mean, a lot of people.
You know that we haven't get 1% of Colombian, so we are opening the market. Like we have many work to do here.
Yeah, nice. New Skin here. I mean, I live close from the New Skin building here in Bucaramanga, and it's beautiful.
So you are
Yeah,
in Cabecera,
it's beautiful. Yeah.
Where is it?
in front, like
In
it's
front
just
of,
at the side of the wine, something like
I
it's
think
called the Reserva.
in
Oh,
front
okay.
of Arturo Calle.
Carrera 29, 39.
Yeah,
Close
Yeah,
the road.
in front of
crossing
Arturo
the
Okay.
Calle.
road of the Quinta also. It's
Sure.
pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Close
two
to
blocks.
our school.
So
Close
two
to
It's
the
close
blocks.
from Lanex.
2 blocks from our school. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really close.
Like
Oh,
we were
I've never seen it. Is it new?
they opened at February, and then in March we have the pandemic, so it was like, oh no, like everyone just going home and working at Zooms and all that stuff. But it was pretty good for us also. Like, okay, you have your own time. Like, also you have your kitchen to eat everything, and then we're getting fat so like super fast. And then we just
Nice.
figure it out. I don't know.
Catalina, we were talking with Cesar and how the pandemic affected his hostel and our school. Just a weird life.
Yes. For us, was really hard. I mean, the pandemic was really
Yeah.
hard for us, especially because we are a hostel, so we didn't get new guests.
Right.
But now the idea is to, like, as I told before, Lee, in an interview I had 2 weeks ago, the idea for us is to keep in the market. You know, the idea is if we didn't close, it's because better things are coming for us. We're gonna get better and we're gonna get stronger.
I like that. I like that. And Jessica, you too, eh? I mean, your work at teaching, what happened there? You were teaching. And then
Yeah, everything just went online. Everything's online now.
Yeah,
digital.
digital, Jessica.
Related to what Cesar said and the fact that everyone has to lock everyone, that only supermarkets open like by March. And did that situation affect yourself and your team, or how did you take advantage of the pandemic to make your business grow more, or how was that for you personally?
Catalina?
Catalina, yes.
Yeah, the same question. Like, yeah. Well, at the beginning, like just in March, like at the 15th of March, I just I get like frozen, like I was frozen or something like that. Like I was like, oh my god, like I just had my new apartment, and then what, like I just spent in my new, I don't know, like a sandwich maker console, I don't know, like a oven and all the air fryer and all that stuff, and I feel like, oh my god, like now what is gonna happen with us? But then it is a really beautiful market here, like in networking, in the networkers view, because we stay in touch all the time by Zoom or by the video call or by the phone or by chat or whatever. Like it's pretty easy. So we really got connect and keep in touch all the time. So we really start to grow. Like if to grow in the pandemic that in other time. So it was pretty challenging, but it was pretty exciting for me. And I'm really worried about another market, but for me it was pretty good. So I'm really feel so happy, and also with that, like it was pretty surprising for me.
Excellent. Just related to Rise's question, now is the pandemic. What about the future? What do you expect in the next year or two, maybe?
Um, I expect to be. We have something that we call. I'm in this moment. I'm in blue diamond because they call like a precious rocks. How do you call that? Like they have different names to.
Yeah, precious
Yeah,
stones, yeah,
yeah,
Stone.
stones. Thank you.
gems.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm now with blue diamond. That is like the seventh level, and now I think maybe in 1 year I'm going to be Team Elite Platinum 4 stars, like are maybe
Oh,
one of the most beautiful levels. And then what it keeps with this level is more challenging because your team maybe is like twice or 3 times or 4 times or five.
yeah,
Yeah, like it's super huge. And so you know that maybe there's a lot of beautiful things, but there's a lot of things also to handle with and
Responsibilities.
to learn, and a lot of logistic also. But I really think that I'm going to travel a lot, like more than now. So Lee, prepare your camp and all the stories for Lanex, because I really appreciate you and all your team. That it's really awesome, and every single country that I would be in, I will mention you because you know that
thank
I
you.
really speak, yeah, if I speak more fluent because of Lanex. So it's,
Oh,
yeah, I can what, like it is super, yeah, it is super for me because I haven't get the opportunity to practice my English before, because you know that in Bucaramanga anybody wants to speak with you in English because they think like they sound like so dumb. So
yeah,
but we're not, like we have
no.
just to challenge us every time. And yeah, that's my word.
Wow, I think you will be very busy with your bigger international team. So I'll try and make sure I book an appointment 6 months in advance, maybe.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult. It was pretty difficult to make, I know, the appointment.
Yeah, maybe we could take one more minute because I see some comments here. Some people who love you and appreciate you: Marcos, Elena, Johnny, the best leader, superwoman. We love her. You have a great team or a great, exactly. They really
Very
appreciate
supportive.
Milena. What, Riza?
They are very supportive. They all write comments and they say like they admire Catalina, beautiful woman. They support everything that Catalina says, so I can see the leadership in Catalina.
Yeah, Raj, if I can add to that, and maybe Cesar, you can agree, but Catalina, I really think your company is not just your business, the numbers, the money. It's the people you have and how you treat them. You
You're
know,
right.
well,
You're
you
right.
think, Cesar?
Yeah, sure. You're right. I mean, it becomes more than a business. It becomes your home. Like your workers are your family. Your customers are part of it. So it's not a business. It's your home. Your
It's your
second home.
home, the relationship.
Yeah.
So totally I agree. That's why I so appreciate Jessica and Liza's work with me and the teachers I've had and the good people have been through the school here and the company. So Catalina, congratulations. Your people love you. You must
Congratulations.
be doing something really well. Yay! That's
Claps.
Jessica. That's a clap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of doing this, we go like this.
The silent clap. Well, I guess we'll kind of wrap it up. I almost don't want to. It's so nice to see you, Catalina. Any last questions or comments? Riza says or Jessica, Catalina? Last.
Maybe Catalina already said that, but I wanted to know how long have been you working in New Zealand, because I came late, so maybe I didn't hear you.
I'm now like a year and a half working with new skins. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And one more question related to Cesar's question. You just said like before that you are in level 7, right? How many levels are there? So it took you 1.5 years to get level 7. That's pretty impressive. And how many levels are there?
And what do you have to do?
It's supposed to be like just they eight levels, but then the last one have like gadgets, like the stars and platinum and all the stuff that I want. And then what do I have to do? Well, it's supposed to be in maybe 5 or 7 years. Like if you are working like super content and you're doing your homework or something. Like if it's something like a university here. Like we study together and we learn together. So it's every day for us. But also you can do it like a podcast or something. Like you can really have another job, so it doesn't matter. And then it's like 5 to 7 years to get the lattice, like the team lead. But then I did it maybe before because I'm doing this job as my dream job. Like I'm doing full time. I'm super constantly like I do my best to have my best partners, to have my best clients, to have them happy or something like that, to make them happy. Yes. And yeah. And then what I have to do is just like to promote, to share our experience, to also to teach another people maybe to do what I learned. So it's like a duplication or something. So it's kind of like then we are like one, then we're two, then we're five, then we're 6, 10, a million. I hope. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Catalina, well, just two concluding comments from your co-workers. We are a family. One, Milena says, that's wonderful. And then another says, we are excited about after the COVID. So I think you've done so well, especially with this difficult time. And I'm sure you'll do really well in the future. We wish you the best. We wish Cesar the best, who's kind of disappeared. But Riza, Jessica, and I are very excited about here too, because we'll hope to open in 2 weeks. So it's been difficult for all of us, but we do wish you the best. And Catalina, just again, thank you. I'm very honored you'd say that we've helped you with English and you've improved and made some good relationships here, because we're honored to work with you too. So thank you. Sorry, I didn't. Catalina, we wish you the best. We hope to see you soon. Maybe when we do some events, Riza and Jessica, Catalina will join us. But all the best.
Mask. Always mask. Now wearing mask is like, yeah, absolutely, it's strange and weird, but I'm gonna be there. I'm going to be there. I promise.
Oh, come and visit anytime with your mask, because Riza and I met these, what are they called, Riza, those guys? For spraying and certification.
We are ready with the biosecurity protocols, to make this place safe. Yesterday we disinfect all areas with an special liquid for that, and yeah, we are ready. And yeah, we want to look after ourselves and after the people that come and visit us. No kisses, Catalina, sorry.
No big hugs, no hugs, virtual.
No kisses. Wow. No dancing together.
No dancing together. Life will continue, but it'll be it'll be different now.
How dark.
Exactly. So thanks again to Jessica, Cesar, and Riza, and especially Catalina. Jessica, come on, girl, help me. Riza, there we go. God bless you. Take care, Catalina. All the best from us.
Thank you. Nice speaking to you. Bye.